Let's be honest, we've all been there. It's dinner time, your stomach is rumbling, and you're staring blankly into the fridge. Sound familiar? The daily scramble to figure out what to eat can be a drag. Who's got time for that? Between work, family, and trying to squeeze in some me time, planning and preparing healthy meals often falls to the bottom of the priority list. But what if I told you there's a way to ditch the dinner time dilemma and enjoy delicious, nutritious meals without the stress? With meal prepping, you'll have a fridge full of ready-to-go meals, just waiting to fuel your busy life. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, and breakfast is prepped and ready to grab and go. When lunchtime rolls around, you pull out a delicious, homemade meal from the fridge. No sad desk salads here. And dinner? Well, that's already taken care of too. Meal prepping is like having a secret weapon against the daily grind. It's your key to unlocking more free time, reducing stress, and feeling energized and nourished throughout the week. Ready to ditch the dinner time drama and embrace a more straightforward, healthier eating method? All right, let's get this show on the road. The first step to becoming a meal prep master is simple. Plan your meals. I know, planning might not sound like the most exciting part, but trust me, it's the secret sauce to success. Think of it like building a house. You wouldn't start laying bricks without a blueprint, right? The same goes for meal prep. A little planning up front will save you time, money, and stress in the long run. No more staring blankly into the fridge, wondering what to cook. With a solid plan, you'll know exactly what you need, what to make, and when to make it. Now, let's talk strategy. Planning your meals doesn't have to be complicated. Start by grabbing your calendar and taking a look at your week ahead. Are there any late work nights, dinner with friends, soccer practice for the kids? Identifying your busy days will help determine how many meals you'll need to prep. Once you grasp your schedule well, it's time to unleash your inner foodie. Start brainstorming meal ideas that excite you. Think about what you enjoy eating and what will keep you satisfied and energized throughout the day. Variety is key here, folks. Don't be afraid to mix it up with different cuisines, flavors, and textures. With your meal plan locked and loaded, it's time to hit the grocery store, but not so fast. Before you grab your reusable bags, let's make a shopping list. This is where your meticulous planning pays off. Having a list will save you time wandering through the aisles and help you stick to your budget and avoid those impulse buys. Remember, the goal here is to be efficient. Organize your shopping list by category, produce, proteins, grains, etc., to make grocery shopping easy. And don't forget to check your pantry and fridge for any ingredients you already have. Now you're ready to conquer that grocery store like a proper meal prep pro. All right, we've got our meal plan sorted, our shopping list is checked off, and we're ready to unleash our inner culinary genius. But before we dive into a world of chopping, dicing, and sautéing, let's take a moment to transform our kitchen into a well-oiled meal prep machine. Think of it like this. A clean, organized workspace is happy and productive. First things first, clear those decks. Clear off your counters and give them a quick wipe down. Now, gather your trusty tools, cutting boards, knives, measuring cups and spoons, mixing bowls. Everything you'll need to bring your meal prep masterpieces to life. Everything within arm's reach will streamline your workflow and prevent those frantic mid-prep searches for that elusive spatula. Now that our kitchen is prepped for action, let's talk about strategy. Efficiency is the name of the game when it comes to meal prep. And this is where the magic of multitasking comes in. Don't worry, we're not talking about juggling chainsaws while riding a unicycle here. Just some simple, time-saving techniques to maximize your prep time. While your oven is busy roasting those veggies or baking those chicken breasts, use that downtime to your advantage. Chop those veggies, cook those grains, or whip up a batch of your favorite salad dressing. See? Multitasking doesn't have to be daunting. It's all about working smarter, not harder. Batch cooking, your secret weapon. Here's a little secret that will change your meal prep game forever. Batch cooking. This simple yet brilliant technique maximizes your time in the kitchen by cooking larger quantities of ingredients that can be used in multiple meals throughout the week. Think of it this way. Instead of cooking 1 cup of quinoa, why not cook 2 or 3 cups? The same goes for proteins, veggies, and even grains. By batch cooking, you'll have a fridge full of pre-cooked ingredients just waiting to be transformed into delicious, time-saving meals. Cool it down. We've conquered the planning, we've mastered the prepping, and now it's time to talk about the final frontier, storing your culinary creations like a pro. Before you even think about reaching for those containers, remember this golden rule. Patience, my friend, patience. Let that delicious food cool down completely before you store it in the fridge or freezer. Think of it like this. Hot food equals condensation, and condensation equals a soggy, sad meal. Nobody wants that. So spread those freshly cooked goodies out on a baking sheet or cooling rack. Let them breathe a little, and resist the urge to pack them away prematurely. Container conundrum solved. Now, let's talk containers. The unsung heroes of meal prep. Choosing the proper containers can make the difference between a week of fresh, flavorful meals and a fridge full of questionable leftovers. First, ditch those flimsy takeout containers and invest in sturdy, airtight containers. Glass containers are your best bet here, folks. They're durable, reusable, and won't leach any funky chemicals into your food. Plus, they're microwave and dishwasher safe, which makes reheating and cleanup a breeze. For those freezer-bound meals, opt for freezer-safe containers or reusable freezer bags to prevent those dreaded freezer burn casualties. Congratulations, you've completed the final step, organizing your prepped meals like a meal prep ninja. Now don't let this last hurdle intimidate you. We're adding a touch of method to the madness to ensure a week of stress-free, grab-and-go meals. First, label everything. And I mean everything. Grab a permanent marker and label those containers with the meal name and the date you prepped them. This will prevent midweek mealtime mysteries and ensure you're correctly rotating your food. Next, let's talk placement. Designate specific shelves or drawers in your fridge and freezer for your prepped meals. This will prevent those dreaded, "Where's my lunch?" panics on those busy mornings. Now, before we wrap things up, let's sprinkle in some pro tips to take your meal prep game from novice to ninja in no time. First, remember Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your meal prep mastery. Don't feel pressured to prep every single meal for the entire week right off the bat. Start small, my friend. Start small. Begin by prepping lunches for the week or tackling one meal daily. As you find your rhythm and get into the swing of things, you can gradually increase the number of meals you prep. Remember, it's all about finding what works best for you and your lifestyle. Another pro tip: embrace the power of pre-prepping. That's right, folks. We're talking about those little tasks you can do in advance to save yourself precious time during busy weeknights. Think washing and chopping veggies, portioning out snacks, or even measuring out ingredients for smoothies. These small acts of prep-ahead wizardry might seem insignificant at the time, but trust me, they add up to big-time savings during those hectic weeknights. So there you have it, folks. Meal prepping is demystified and simplified in 3 easy steps. Remember, it's all about setting yourself up for success. With a little planning, prepping, and smart storage, you'll be well on your way to enjoying a week of delicious, nutritious meals without the stress. But here's the thing about meal prepping. It's more than just a time-saving hack or a way to eat healthier. It's about taking control of your time, health, and well-being. It's about saying yes to a less stressful, more energized you. So, embrace the meal prep lifestyle, my friend, and discover a world of culinary possibilities. Now, go forth and conquer those meal prep goals. And remember, I'm always here to cheer you on every step of the way. Until next time, happy prepping. There you have it. We've broken down the art of meal prepping into 3 easy steps. Plan your meals, prep like a pro, and store them smartly. No more last-minute dinner dramas or settling for takeout because you're short on time. With a little bit of planning and a dash of kitchen know-how, you'll be well on your way to enjoying delicious homemade meals all week long. Remember that feeling of staring blankly into the fridge, wondering what to eat? Well, kiss those days goodbye. With a fridge full of prepped meals, you'll be armed and ready to tackle even the busiest of days. No more decision fatigue. No more impulse buys at the grocery store. Grab and go. Meal prepping isn't just about saving time and eating healthier, though those are fantastic perks. It's about taking control of your well-being. It's about giving yourself more free time to do the things you love. And it's about feeling confident that you're nourishing your body with the good stuff. So, what are you waiting for? Join the meal prep movement and discover a world of flavor, convenience, and empowerment. Experiment with different recipes and find what works best for you. And hey, don't be afraid to share your meal prep triumphs, and maybe even a few mishaps, with me in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to create a world where healthy eating is easy, enjoyable, and accessible.